Royal guards are known for their discipline, seriousness, and charisma, but sometimes behind closed doors, they do things that go against their code of conduct. Today, we're looking at royal guards who broke character and did some crazy things. Stay tuned because some of the images that follow are heartwarming, but others will shock you. A horse softly nuzzled a shy little boy held up by his mother. The crowd cheered in delight at the heartwarming interaction, and the child's happiness was written all over his face. As the moment ended, the grateful mother thanked the royal guard for making this beautiful experience possible. A humble and respectful Royal Marine officer made an unexpected visit to the horse and guard. The guard greeted him with a warm smile, while the Marine officer's joy was evident on his face. In a hilarious moment, a cheeky jokester tried to poke fun at the royal guard, teasing that the guard's entire life revolved around nodding yes or no. To everyone's surprise, the guard cracked a smile, and the jokester, thrilled by his victory, was seen leaping around in celebration of making the famously stoic guard laugh. This shy boy was hesitant to move nearer and touch the animal, but the guard gestured not to be afraid and he quickly went in for a gentle tap. It was almost like he asked the guard for permission and it was granted. Here's an incredibly sweet moment. The Queen's Grenadier Guard's sister gently held his hand. The guard stood with pride, tightening his grip, finding comfort and warmth in the simple yet heartfelt gesture. A baby was introduced to a royal guard, capturing everyone's smiles. Moments later, another baby joined in, equally eager to receive the guard's gentle attention, making the moment even more precious. A horse softly nuzzled a shy little boy held up by his mother. The crowd cheered in delight at the heartwarming interaction, and the child's happiness was written all over his face. As the moment ended, the grateful mother thanked the royal guard for making this beautiful experience possible. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more content about the royal guards, don't forget to subscribe. An old guard veteran paid a visit to a guard and his horse, removing his hat as a gesture of respect. The two guards engaged in a respectful conversation, while the veteran charmingly tried to connect with the horse. The horse, in turn, displayed its own form of respect, creating a beautiful moment of mutual admiration between the veteran, the guard, and his loyal companion. This time, a man is trying to bring a visually impaired girl near the horse to have her touch it. The guard noticed and gently nudged the horse to move towards her. A heartwarming interaction unfolded when little Frank, dressed as a soldier, approached the king's guard and gave him a serious salute. The guard responded with equal respect, acknowledging the young future soldier. Frank, maintaining his serious demeanor, walked away with pride, while the king's guard was caught smiling at the endearing moment. A girl, visibly amazed by the king's guard, struck up a conversation with him. The guard, staying true to his role, responded with concise answers while maintaining his composure. Meanwhile, other tourists eagerly lined up nearby, waiting their turn to snap pictures with the guard. A mother and her little boy stood respectfully at a distance, posing for a picture with the king's guard. Noticing the gap, the guard took a gentle step closer, a small but kind gesture to ensure the child was perfectly framed in the photo. A hilarious moment unfolded as two of the king's guards were caught trying to stifle their laughs and giggles. Despite their best efforts, they kept breaking into chuckles, only to quickly regain composure. Eventually, they managed to hold it together, but the scene is the perfect example of your buddy making you laugh at the serious moment. In a heartwarming moment, a king's guard gently guided his horse closer to a disabled visitor, allowing her to reach out and touch the majestic animal. The thoughtful gesture brought a radiant smile to her face, leaving everyone around touched by the kindness of the guard and his horse. A nervous young boy posed for a picture with the king's guard, standing cautiously at a distance. Noticing this, the guard kindly took a step closer to fit into the frame, surprising the boy. The unexpected gesture created a beautiful and memorable scene. As two king's guards walked along the sidewalk, a child eagerly extended their hand, and one of the guards playfully responded with a high five. Seeing this, the other children quickly followed suit, each receiving their own cheerful high five from the friendly guard, spreading smiles all around. The king's guard paused to allow a young child eagerly waiting a special moment. With a gentle signal, the guard encouraged his horse to playfully interact with the child. The joy on the child's face was evident, his smile lighting up the scene. It was a simple yet beautiful act of kindness that made the moment unforgettable. Two girls spotted a king's guard strolling through the park. After a moment of nervous hesitation, they decided to seize the opportunity and ask for a picture. With a warm and kind gesture, the guard posed with them, making the moment even more memorable. A disabled tourist was introduced to the royal guard and his horse for a photo, and the joy on his face was priceless. The sheer delight of seeing the horse up close filled the moment with warmth, making it a truly heartwarming experience for everyone present. Look at how this guard is smiling, and just wait to know the reason behind that. This woman was actually the guard's mother and decided to visit her son for a nice photograph while he was on duty. A disabled woman stood to take a picture with the horse and the guard. She seemed overjoyed, eager to touch the horse, and the king's guard, sensing her hesitation, kindly nodded his head to reassure her it was okay to stroke the horse. Her happiness was evident as she gently reached out, making the moment even more special. When little visitors interact, it's such a heartwarming scene. Look at that tiny girl waving at the guard, and shockingly, the guard waved her back. A disabled boy, full of joy, approached the horse and guard, eagerly giving a huge thumbs up. The guard smiled and reciprocated with a respectful nod. The boy then struck a thumbs up pose for a picture, and the guard, matching his enthusiasm, posed right alongside him before giving him a final nod, creating a truly uplifting moment. A dad lifted his baby up next to the guard for a photo, creating a heartwarming scene that captured the attention of the crowd. The onlookers, charmed by the sweet moment, took pictures of the baby while the guard stood proudly beside them, adding to the cuteness of the scene. A proud dad and his girlfriend visited the king's guard, and the moment was filled with joy as the guard couldn't stop smiling at the special visit. The family, beaming with pride, took selfies with the guard, cherishing the unforgettable experience at the horse guards. A police officer kindly brought a young child dressed as a guard from the crowd to give him a better view of the king's guard. The crowd cheered in delight as the excited child got a closer look. It was a heartwarming scene that everyone enjoyed. A child dressed as a guard received special attention and recognition from the king's guard. The future guard looked incredibly impressive in the uniform, standing with pride as the guard acknowledged him, making the moment even more memorable. A young special girl met the kind king's guard and his horse, and they greeted each other warmly. The girl, eager to touch the horse, asked for permission, and the guard nodded reassuringly. With a smile, the girl gently touched the horse, her happiness evident in the moment. A little baby met a horse for the first time, and the excitement was clear on his face as the horse came closer. Full of smiles, the baby's joy was contagious, creating a beautiful moment that the crowd couldn't help but enjoy and cherish. As the king's guards marched by, a young boy dressed in the guard's uniform stood proudly and saluted them. One of the guards noticed and returned to salute the little boy before posing for a picture with him. The boy, striking a perfect salute pose, made the crowd cheer in delight at the heartwarming moment. A king's guard, riding his horse, noticed a wheelchair user and stopped to allow them to pass. With a respectful gesture, the guard greeted them warmly, making the moment both considerate and memorable. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the Royal Guards, don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.